Hello everyone, I'm an Immortal player. I play Sentinel, I play Killjoy and Vice, and I'm gonna show you tips that help me get from Silver all the way to Immortal in less than 1k hours. So I started in Silver 3, and in the first episode I made it to Plat 2, then I made it all the way from Plat 2 to Ascendant, and then I made it to Immortal. Then I also hit Immortal twice. It's more about if I play or not. So if I play, I can get Immortal. If I don't grind, I'm normally around Ascendant. So let's get started with the first tip. Crosshair placement. So you want to aim at head level all the time. Because if your crosshair is already on their head, you don't really have to aim. So let's look at this, for example. I push up, I have it at head level. So when I see the Sova, my crosshair, all I have to do is click. I don't have to aim. And it's just a free kill. He didn't even have time to react. So to practice this, you want to hop into a custom game. You want to find lines, for example, a few lines up here. I think it's 10 or most of 9. You have to figure it out yourself. But look for lines or objects on the map that line up with their head level. This is a bit too high almost. But then you can look at this box as well, for example. I'm going to show you some more examples. If you go mid here, you can look at this board against the wall. It's almost head level if you stand pretty deep, like here. And if you also want to go for more examples down mid, you can use this cube thing on the side as a head level. Also, you can line it up. You can find your imaginary lines all around the map and try to help them remember where their head is gonna be, so you can just click when they peek. Also, you can see that when you look down, your gun actually looks down, and when you look up, your gun is gonna look up. It's like tilted. So I normally use this as one of my main ways to know headshot level. It might be very hard, but I can tell if my gun is tilted or not, or if it's straight. And if it's straight, it's at head level. So that's a quick tip if you wanna learn that. Next tip is not trying new things. I see a lot of people just doing the same thing over and over again. And I mean, it does work sometimes, but it might not work, and then you have to find something else. So here's a defensive setup I just did real quick. You can play, this is maybe not the best, but it's an example. So you have this defensive setup one round, and it might work very well, because you just sit here. When they rush out, you pop your grenades, and then you can wait here and swing for a free kill. And the next round they might pre-fire everything you have. The nades might be useless and they might pre-fire you, so you're gonna have to switch it up. So maybe put your turret up here, and then play below, swing off your turret. When the turrets shoot, you wanna peek as well, like here. Turret shoots, peek behind. So you have to switch it up, because if you're too predictable, your enemies are gonna be able to counter your setups or playstyle. You can even go this aggressive with a turret here. I don't do this very often, but you could. It might be good. But you want to switch it up. Also, for example, it's not only Sentinels. Initiator can also play. You can play defensive. You can stand here. You can flash here on the side and then swing. But you can also push up and try some more aggressive plays. For example, you can flash over this box. And they will be full blinded if they swing, or you can throw it like this as well. I don't know, I think that one is better, because they don't have time to dodge it. But it's more about switching up. So the next topic is ability usage. So this ability, for example, is for getting information. This ability is gonna be to stop people from pushing, delaying them, or providing something. Also, this is just a flash. This one was useless, but you want to make sure your ability is used for either information gathering, displacing your opponents, winning rounds, or something like that. You want to make sure every ability you use provides some kind of support to your team or you to win the round. Using your map. So let's start with the settings. So if you go to your general settings and then scroll down to map, we're gonna focus on the first one. Rotate makes so the map rotates when you turn around, which is pretty annoying. So I would probably say put it on fixed, so it stays the same. It's easier to see what's actually going on then. Then the fixed orientation, it's very confusing. I like to have it on the same side as if you're attacking, it's flipped on the attacker side. So just do that. Keep player centered. Turn this off. It makes, if you have it on, you can't see the entire map. It basically makes you see less. The size and the zoom doesn't really matter. Just don't make it too small. If you want to have the vision cones, you should definitely have these on, because it helps you see where people on your map can see. The map regions, put it on, because then if you open your map, you can see the callouts, so you can call out to your team. And that's all the settings. Let's move on to the next part. So here I can see at the top of the map, there's a rain of flash. And that means there's people over here. Nothing else in mid, because my teammate pushed up, so I know they're going B for sure. So I just swing off my utility and kill him. And here's another one. Let's see. So my teammates see a kid in mid, see 3 people in mid, and then I was like, I don't hear any footsteps, there are a lot of people in mid. And even here I confirmed there's even more. I know there's at least 4 in mid. And now here. And I don't, you don't show it, but I heard footsteps to my right as well here. So just looking at the map tells you where everyone is. Here's another example. I kill a guy in, I don't know what it's called, I forgot, but, and then I push down. I know there's 1 person on site, so I want to help my teammate get the plant down. But then I heard someone over here go here. I see both on the map. I see one in their spawn and the one is behind, so I wide swing this guy. And then I see my teammate trying to swing this guy, I think, but he went back, so I don't know, but I swing still, so that's basically it. So also, I want you to stick with 1 agent, because a big mistake people do is they fill. So you want to pick either a duelist, sentinel, initiator, and controller, and pick an agent that you want to learn, because you would rather have a person that knows what they're doing over a person that fills and just sits in the corner and do nothing there with their abilities. Especially in lower elo, it doesn't really matter if you have 5 duelists on your team, because yeah, you just do your best and then you win. And if you know how to play your agent, the chances of the abilities being used is a lot better. So I want you to focus on crosshair placement. I want you to try new things. I want you to focus on what your ability does and does it help you. I want you to use your map, and I want you to stick with 1 agent. And that's all you have to do if you want to rank up pretty fast. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.